Made it to Los Angeles. I was invited by Gary Vee to come to his VeeCon event. Never been to something like this, so see what's going on. I don't know if that was gunshots or not, but welcome to LA, I guess. Pretty hyped. Been watching Gary Vee since like 2019, 2018. Definitely inspired me a lot, so it's pretty crazy to be here. A lot of stuff going on. Definitely not my usual setting, but gonna have some fun.
To look at that as performance, and from a nutrition standpoint, knowing how much that physical health and the mental health are going to be connected, and it's such a deep topic.
Leaving day one of VeeCon, much different than I expected. It was a lot of fun. There was some pretty good guests speaking, talking about just the most beneficial ones to me were the ones talking about stress and just kind of being able to mentally handle a lot of the stuff that's trying to accomplish, things like that. Those were pretty helpful and from some pretty reputable people, so that was awesome. Pretty overstimulating, to be honest with you, being in there with all those people. I'm not used to that, so I would say that it's definitely good for me though to be in that setting. Yeah, because I need to get better at being around people. I'm used to being isolated in my van and riding my dirt bike all the time, so yeah, it was a good time. Looking forward to tomorrow. People look at you so crazy when you're carrying around a camera and you're talking to yourself. Day 2 of VeeCon is fixing to start. I'm having some breakfast before. Get to meet Gary today. What's up, Gary?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So, I drove 2,300 miles from Florida. I don't know if you remember DMing me. I'm the dirt bike rider.
I remember.
Got 20 million views this last month. I started watching you back in like 2018.
Thank you.
Back then I was getting like 100 views in my videos, and I always wanted to make videos, so
yes.
Thank you for inspiring me to do that. Thank you
incredible.
for always telling me to look for the next big thing, because I feel like I've done that. Now it's led me like working. I was at YouTube just the other day, got to do some pretty cool stuff, so always searching for the next thing, and yeah, you've inspired me a lot. So.
And when there's no next thing, like nothing crazy, being consistently better at slightly tweaking, being better at the current thing. Slightly better at YouTube Shorts tomorrow than yesterday.
Yeah.
Slightly better at Snapchat Spotlight than yesterday. Slightly better at your thumbnail copy first 3 seconds of an Instagram post. Like getting infatuated with the slightly better, not just the next big thing, is a huge thing.
Yeah.
You get it?
That does make sense, because like for instance on Instagram, you know, it's super competitive right now.
Yeah.
And it's like for a while I wasn't doing well there, but then I just started like thinking like, what can I actually do to be better? And now it's my biggest platform. I have 14 million views this month.
People cry about Instagram right now because it's getting harder, to your point, without realizing it's on them, not the platform. When they're yelling at Instagram like, get me more reach, why? It's free.
Exactly. Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Stay well.
Yeah, you too. So I just met Gary for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit shy, but just crazy when you watch somebody so much over the years and then you are face to face with them and you've got a short amount of time. But super grateful for him inviting me out here, always inspiring me, and so many others. So yeah, it's crazy for him to even know who I am, and I'm grateful. Finally met John from Gary Vee. What do you do?
I am the head of media buying at Vayner Media, his agency, and his like personal paid media buyer extraordinaire. Gary Vee.
So basically, I've been following him for a long time on TikTok, DMing back and forth. Really excited to finally meet him. I was excited to meet him and Gary, but I feel like I know John better. So we're kind of both what you would call platform nerds, I think, a little bit. So
you just nerded out. You just told me a lot of YouTube sauce. Yeah. You're more in it than I am. So.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I definitely aspire to do some of the things he does, and yeah, look up to him. So great meeting you.
Great meeting you too. And you met Gary.
Yeah, I met Gary. Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I filmed with him just like this. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you're both going to be in my vlog.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. First VeeCon?
Yeah, very first VeeCon.
Enjoy it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Peace!
So I have officially left VeeCon, and I had a lot of fun at VeeCon. I have to say I'm glad to be leaving LA. I do not like this place. There's nowhere to park. You feel like you might potentially get stabbed everywhere, or robbed, or your vehicle towed for being parked in the wrong spot. Yeah, I'm happy to be leaving LA. That's all I really have to say about LA. Maybe at one time, a long time ago, this place was cool, but it's no longer cool to me personally, so I'm happy to be leaving. Yes, I literally drove 2,300 miles from Florida to Los Angeles because Gary Vee invited me to VeeCon. I have never met Gary Vee. I've been watching him since 2018, 2019, and yeah, it was really random, and I feel like not many people get that opportunity to be able to talk to Gary Vee, meet Gary Vee, and I wanted to take the opportunity. I did several other things while being here. I shot numerous video projects at some tracks in California. I went to YouTube and had a meeting with the YouTube shopping team and the Google shopping team about the future of that, and that was incredible to be able to meet a lot of the people that I work with face to face, and a lot of new people as well, other creators. I feel like I'm glad that I took the risk. I drove through some gnarly conditions to get here. My air conditioner did not work at all, so I drove through the gnarly desert heat. This is my setup. I've got my bike literally right there, my gear, my bed. Yeah, I have been on the road like this since February. Haven't been back to Oklahoma since, and really just doing everything that comes my way, taking every opportunity I can. In the last month, I have 20 million views across all platforms, which is incredible. That's by far a record, and not really many people, especially in the motorsport space, are reaching those numbers. So yeah, that's incredible. Very thankful for everybody that watches my stuff, and I'm going to keep on taking every opportunity that comes my way and making the most of it in every situation. I think that I'm lucky to be able to experience all the things that I experience, even though at times it is not easy, but I make it through it. I'm still alive, and I have experienced some pretty amazing things that I think that I always would have wanted to be able to do. So thank you for watching. On to the next video. On Monday, I get to go to Alpine Stars for the very first time and meet them. So looking forward to that. Peace.